today on In the Wood Yard. It's a wood hauling day. Adam and I are hooking up the trailers and we're gonna head down the road and we're gonna go get some loads of cherry. Here we go. So I got my trailer hooked up. I got the big one. And Adam has got his trailer hooked up. He's right over here putting some air in his tires. And we're heading over to our new best friends, the other Adam, and we're gonna go get some cherry because today's cherry hauling day. Wood is being chucked. We're here. We're in Adam's beautiful shed. So we got Adam and Adam. We got the Adam twins here.
Known as free labor.
So we got all this to go. We're gonna fill this trailer, and then Adam brought his trailer. It's over there. We'll back that up and we'll chuck some of that in too. So time to fill her up. There it is. I did the big dump. That is about 4 face cords, or a full cord and a third, for those of you that can't say any other words without getting arrested or beheaded or whatever it is that happens when you say face cord in your area. But we go by face cords. So we're going to close up this gate here, and you saw that I lowered down the box, and I did that, and I walked around to the back side here to kind of check things over to make sure all the wood fell out. And the way I do that is that when I'm dumping, I'm going to go into the box here and I'm going to show you. So I raise it up, obviously. I go up. I'm just going to show you this real quick. You can see it's going up. So when I'm doing my dump, because I already lowered this down when I turned the camera off so you didn't get to see it, but right now I'm just going to go up a little bit so you can see it. And then what I do, once it's up all the way, I come around over here and I pull ahead. The wood all falls out, and then I turn this little knurled valve release right here. It's a bypass, and what that does is it allows me to walk around to the other side as the trailer is dropping like it is right now. I can close the doors, make sure all the pieces are out, then I come back, and then I close this valve back up, because otherwise the next time you go to raise it up, there's no pressure there, because it's a bypass, and it's that simple. So trailer works awesome. If you've got one of those bypass valves, use it a lot. The only dangerous thing is you got to be careful that there's no kids around, no animals around, stuff like that. Because when you open that valve up and you walk around to the back, the trailer's going down, the box is going down no matter what. You're not stopping it because you're not holding on to an electronic controlled valve. It's just a free fall. So it is kind of a dangerous thing, but it sure is nice. When I first knew that it was on there, I thought, well, that's no big deal. But then after using it a few times, it's a very big deal. So there, I got my wood dumped, and next we're gonna have Adam back in here and we're gonna dump his trailer that he hauled. And the reason we dumped it right here is we have the barn wall right here, this big cement wall. That's the base of the wall. And I think this is, I don't know, this might be a foot thick. It's thick. Let me just look inside here. Okay, so it might not be a foot, but it's probably 10 inches. So it's a really nice solid wall that we can push against, which several times now we have used this area to shove a bunch of wood from the processor over here or to do resplits in here and just pile it up. And we're able to just scoop it up really easily because we got a nice solid background, kind of like a lot of guys use the big cement barriers to make a bin, to make a cement back wall to push against when you're using a loader to scoop stuff up. So this works just awesome in here. This is one of the nicest things about having the farm here is we've got this area right here that we can work in to move wood up against and to scoop it up and then haul it back to the bins. You're good. Keep going straight. Straighten it out. Keep going. A little more. That's good. I found out that you can crank your tarp the wrong way.
Oh.
I didn't realize when you got it all the way out, you got to go the right direction.
Oh, yeah.
I went the wrong way and then I couldn't. There you go. Well, I couldn't get the clicker to lock in, you know?
Yep.
I got it all the way up like, dang it, I went the wrong direction.
Right on that little.
Oh.
Got that one handed.
Yep. Yep. Always a couple. I don't know, I think my pile is just as big. Yeah, I think there's only about 4 in
I
here.
think there's only 4 in there too.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, it's a good comparison once they dump them next to each other.
Yeah, they're about the same size.
Are they?
Yeah, I think mine's higher, that's why.
Oh, you think? Yeah.
Pretty darn close, the same size. look about the same to me.
Yeah, because yours is domed a little more. This one
Yep.
is spread out a little more because your trailer definitely dumps.
Yeah,
Gets a steeper angle than this one does.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there it is. So there it is, folks. We got 2 new loads of cherry dumped here. And tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to add onto the cherry bin. And then we're going to scoop this up with the big bucket. And maybe the skid steer will attach everything and we'll get it all dumped back into the bin. And all I had to do was to touch it once to load it. And then we're going to scoop it up, dump it into the bins. And then when I go to sell it, I will throw it into my trailer and I'll go dump it. So it's 2 touches, which is pretty awesome. If you can touch something that few times when you're producing firewood and still make money on it. This stuff is 2 years old, super dry. It's been in the shed. You saw over when we were at Adam's place. The quality of it's perfect size for my customers. As you can see, this is really good stuff. And I really wanted to get this because I didn't get any cherry this year. Nobody had cherry available, so I didn't have cherry to process. And I was out of cherry. And then Adam, who watches the channel, got a hold of me and said, hey, I've got cherry if you're interested. And I'm like, well, heck yeah. And he was able to make a little bit of money on it, and I'm able to make a little bit of money on it. Everybody wins, and God was looking out for both of us, so it's a good deal. That's it for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke the buttons. I'll be back tomorrow, and we're going to move some wood. See you then, 5:30 a.m. Good night, everybody.